Today I'm going to show you guys how you can turn an overwhelming amount of zucchini into a delicious treat. Let's get started. Today we are going to show you guys how to turn all of these zucchini into these delicious gummy treats. So these gummies are actually really delicious. They taste like apricots, which is unbelievable. I didn't believe that a zucchini could taste like this, and I can tell you right now, for 100% sure, that it absolutely does. So these zucchinis here are way too big for me to do a whole lot with, and there is a ton of them. So we needed a solution that would kind of bring them all back down to a more manageable size, and the gummies really do make a big difference. This is probably about a whole cup worth of zucchini that's chopped. You take the meat out and you leave the seed packet and you boil that in fruit juice. I know it sounds weird. It's weird. So let's just get that out right now. Boiling zucchini in fruit juice, boiling any kind of vegetable in fruit juice is odd, but it's amazingly delicious. So I think you should definitely try it. So we're gonna boil it in the fruit juice, and then we are going to put it in the dehydrator for 10 to 12 hours, depending on which one that you have. I'm also gonna be using my oven because I have so many and I wanna be able to get through it pretty quickly today. So really all we have to do left now is to get started. This project, you guys are probably wondering what kind of juices that you guys can use. And what I'm going to be doing is we're going to be using a concentrate as well as a fruit juice mixture here. There you can see I've got quite the variety, so it really doesn't matter. It more depends on the flavor that you're going with. This fruité is my favorite type of peach juice at the moment, so I'm going to be using this guy because I love it. So we're going to be doing an orange punch peach, a cranberry punch with grape, and a mango punch with lemon lime. What we're going to be doing is in a pot, we're going to put the juice concentrate, let it warm up because it just came out of the freezer. And then in the recipe that I had, it called to use water, and instead of using the water, we're going to use 1 can of fruit juice to give it that little bit more extra flavor depth. And we're going to boil it until it's translucent. Let's get started. So we're going to set our fruit juices aside for right now because we don't need them. But we do need to work with these big boys. So we're gonna grab our cutting board and our knife. I'll set you aside for right now. Because I'm just gonna tip and tail it. So take the front and the back of it off. And then we're going to take our peeler and we are going to peel the zucchini. Wow, that was really satisfying throat. If you ever wanted to know what a peeled zucchini looks like, it's very slimy, so be careful when you're working with it. And it's green. It looks like a giant cucumber. Next thing that we're going to do, I'm just going to cut this in half so it's a little bit more manageable and get it off of the circular surface. So cut it in half. So that it doesn't like too much. Alright, so you can see the seed pouch in the middle here. This is the part that we don't need, so we're going to go ahead and take this out as well. We just want the meat left over. grab a measuring cup as well so that we have somewhere to put our future gummies into. There we go. So we're going for a decent sized piece when we're talking about gummies because we are going to shrink down quite a bit. So a piece that size will roughly be about that, and that's a good size. So you want them to be roughly about the same size as the first part of your finger, just as a general reference for you guys. Alrighty, so there you have it. We got to keep this photo in our mind that this was more than 8 cups, probably closer to 10 cups worth of chopped zucchini that we're going to be turning. This one is going to be our orange peach that we're going to turn this into. So we're going to get this one on the stove. So we're going to go ahead and take our juice concentrate. Now you don't have to use juice concentrate, you can use really whatever juice that you want. This is just the easiest for measuring for this project. So we're going to take 1 can, pop it right into that large pan. Make sure it's one that's big enough to be able to hold your 10 cups or more of zucchini, because that would be a pain in the butt to have to chop all that zucchini and not be able to actually use it the whole time. So size does matter in this situation. So go ahead and turn on that. Just gonna turn on low for now, just to make sure that melts. Also going to be adding 1 cup of each sauté. Now the recipe that I was using called for water in this instead of adding the fruit juice, but I wanted to kind of mix and match with our flavors. If you guys want to just stay with the one and try it for the first time, I would recommend that. The first one that I did 5 alive and peach juice, so pretty much the same thing. I was just adding more of one of the initial flavors into there, and it ended up tasting like apricot, which is really, really good. But it's really kind of neat to see what we can kind of experiment with, so I'm really excited to see the cranberry and grape one and see how that one turns out today. But we're going to go ahead, let this come to a little bit of a melt, and then we'll add in our zucchini. Anyway, because we're going to have so many scraps today, we're going to have to get our big bucket out to be able to put them all in the compost. So while we wait for that to start up, we're going to go ahead and keep processing the rest of our zucchini. This guy's next. So our mixture is all warmed up, so we're going to go ahead and turn up the heat and add our zucchini. Smells like fruit juice in here. Isn't this just the weirdest thing you've ever seen? Oh look, regular pot of squash with fruit juice underneath it. Like, I know that this is super delicious, but it's still weird. There we go, we got the kitchen really working for us now. We got the grape and cranberry here and the peach mango right there. We're turning zucchini pink. Crazy.
step in this process is to drain it.
We have our trays all set up for our fruit to go inside, and we are going to lay them out so that they are evenly spaced, and then they're going to go into our oven. I don't have an oven that goes down any lower than 170, so we are going to be using the oven at 170 today and trying that out. I also have a dehydrator, but I want to get one that's a little bit more intense, so if you guys want to leave a comment down below letting me know which kind of dehydrator I should look into getting. I'm looking for one that's at least 10 trays. Commercial grade would be amazing, and I want to go for a good one that's going to last a long time. So go ahead and leave your comments down in the comment section if you have any recommendations for dehydrators for me. Other than that, we're going to get these all spaced out and in the oven. Ideally for dehydrating these guys, you wouldn't want them any closer together than that. This is actually kind of close, so you don't really want any of them touching. But we're going to go ahead and put these guys up, and then maybe the smaller ones will pull out as they are ready to play larger ones. So it'll all work out in the end. Here go the big ones. I decided I'm going to make these ones sour because we do have some citric acid from making the bath bombs and stuff that we do. It's also food grade. I'm thinking we might be able to make these guys a little bit sour, which is kind of cool. So we're going to move over to our dehydrator because our oven is not full. There you have it. So that is a quick and really easy way to get rid of a ton of zucchini without feeling super overwhelmed. All of these items are going to be shriveled down really, really small so that they don't take up as much space, obviously, in these giant zucchinis that are coming out of the garden. I will show you the end result when these guys are done, which should be in a couple of days. So I will see you guys then. So it's been a couple of days, and we've had our dehydrator and our oven running, and now we are left with these beautiful containers of glorious zucchini gummies in our variety of fruit flavors. And that is how we took our ginormous zucchini and turned them into one small containers worth of yummy treats. So these guys are super awesome if you are going to go out on road trips or for the kids to take into school. These guys are vegetarian and vegan, and you can make them sugar-free. They don't have any dairy in them. Like, you can really kind of add these to kind of any snack that you guys would want to have with you. So they're super good for you. They're still pretty sweet, the ones that I made. So if you want to dial back the sugar, I would not blame you. But I really enjoy these snacks, and we will see you guys next time.